Hi everyone, this is Brian Hazen. Welcome to Volume 2 in our series on floor pedal basics for the pedal steel guitar. As usual, I'm playing a D9 A6 12-string universal steel here today, but the floor pedals and the string grips I'll be using are identical to what's on the Nashville 9th tuning, the E9th tuning. It's just my guitar is tuned 2 frets or 1 tone lower. So for me on the 10th fret, pedals up, that's a C major position. If I play strings 8, 6 and 5 and depress the second pedal, it raises the 6th string up a semitone. And we've covered this in Volume 1. That turns a major chord into a beautiful chord called a suspended fourth of the same name as the pedals up major chord. If you haven't been through that, check out Volume 1. I won't go over that again here. Today we're going to focus on what does the third pedal do. Well, it impacts only on strings 5 and 4. So on the 10th fret for me, that's the notes G and C. What you can hear when I depress the third pedal down is both of those strings are pulled up a tone. So G goes up to A, C goes up to D. So if we play strings 6, 5 and 4, E, G and C, that now becomes, if we just press the third pedal down, that becomes E, A and D. That's an A suspended fourth chord. Really interesting sounding chord and an interesting change from C major to A suspended fourth. Now that same chord could be found back on strings 5, 4 and 3 on the 7th fret on my tuning in the normal second pedal down way of playing the suspended fourth. What happens if we now press both the second and third pedals down at the same time? Well, all of those things happen. E comes up to F, G comes up to A, C comes up to D. So that's a D minor chord. C major, pedals up, D minor chord. Some standard pedal steel sounds there with the second and third pedals down at the same time. So it's the minor chord a tone higher than the major chord fret position pedals up you're playing. So if you're playing on a G major in pedals up, in my case on the 5th fret, and you depress pedals 2 and 3, you're actually playing an A minor chord. If you're playing an F major chord, pedals up, press it down, 2 and 3, G minor. So we've got a major chord, second pedal on its own, suspended fourth, third pedal on its own, suspended fourth, but a different one. It's like the relative distance, tone and a half back, suspended fourth. If you in C go a tone and a half back, that's A. That's what that third pedal's giving you. Press the 2 pedals down together, you're playing a minor chord built off the second degree of the major scale. I hope that helps get rid of some of the mystery of what you do, particularly with the third pedal on the standard Nashville configuration. Bye now.